Hello, everyone, and welcome to Born Suckers Elliott Wave analysis today of WTI Crude Oil. WTI, by the way, stands for West Texas Intermediate, which is a grade of crude oil that is basically blended throughout the lower 48 states of the United States and basically just homogenized to about 15 degrees API. Anyway, having said that, let's just get into what I've been seeing here in the last little while. I'm not sure if this count is actually entirely correct. What the hell is going on here? Okay, let's just go to the weekly to lay some groundwork and maybe even finish off where we're at. So if you recall, back in the day, we had what was that? No, we had this right here, this big negative that came in 2020, April 20th, 420. By the way, probably no coincidence at all, to go down into the negative $40. Okay, on 420. You think that's a coincidence? Right in the comments below, I'd like to hear your feedback. Now, going with the Fibonacci extension from this wave 1 and 2, if we're going to call that 1 and 2, because there isn't a lower point than negative 40, right? We come to 100% being where I've called this wave 5, but I don't think that's actually wave 5. I just put that there. So I'm going to think that this is going to be a elongated diagonal, a really elongated diagonal, leading, of course. So 1, 2, and then maybe this is 3 over here, where 5 is. So let's just get rid of this. Okay, and get rid of this. Well, no, we'll keep that. Maybe I need that later. So 1, 2, 3 is probably going to be over here, which was the 50% level of that elongated diagonal. Let me just make sure that that's the 50%. Take that away. No, we'll keep that there. 50%. Yep, 50%. Okay. So here's a 2.36 or 0.236, 0.382, and 0.5, right? All well and good. Okay. Keep in mind we are looking at the weekly chart. So now again, when we go to do this weekly chart here, 1, 2 did not break the previous low. Okay. Let's say 5 is over here. I don't think that's actually 5. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Let's say this is 3. Let's say this is 4. You know, this could be what they call a truncated 5. Okay. Very well could be. What I've done previously, so we're going to call this wave 5 over here, right? Why not? Seems logical to me. If you disagree, I'd like to hear from you in the comments or in my Discord server. Of course, it's free to join and use. Just be courteous, provide something now and again, even if you don't know. Everybody's there to learn and share whatever ideas they've got. Of course, we are serious about making money and trading, and we do want to achieve some positive results. So let's just say that this is a truncated 5, okay? This is wave 5. Because that's just how the counts turned out. Now, if I take this down into the daily, okay, got into the daily chart. Let's measure this wave 3 here, what I got. Okay, so we got, what's going on here? Doesn't want to cooperate. Well, that's investing.com for you. I don't want to go too long. I may have to do 2 videos of this just to be able to explain where we're at, how we got here, kind of thing. So otherwise the thing don't like that. Yeah, okay, 50% there. So we're going to go from the bottom of wave 4 to the top of this smaller wave 1 and to the top of wave 2, or bottom of wave 2 here, where I've designated wave 2, and we come to the 2.36, which is a classic 3. Okay, so we're going to do A, B, C for 4. Okay, that should be a no-brainer, 3-wave move. Now it looks like we got a wedge. It's a rising and constricting or concentric wedge here on the daily for wave 5. And I'm just going to draw that in here very quickly just to get some idea what we're dealing with here. We're not dealing with a normal conventional mode of wave setup here in Elliott Wave, especially when we're dealing with something that's a truncated 5, which is acceptable. It's common. It does happen. So 1, 2, okay, 3, 4, and 5. Here's the last one, right? Okay, so let me just change that color. It's just not, I don't like colors to conflict with colors that already exist in the candles or the MAs that I put in here, so, or previous ones that I use. Well, let's just call this one let's just call it yeah, slightly different than the 20 MA that I'm using over here. Okay, so we come into, mind you, this is the daily, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, wait, 1, 2, so this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for wave 3. Now that's debatable. That's absolutely debatable. 1, 2, 3. Well, why did I call it that? If this was wave 3 here of 3, this would be wave 4 and totally acceptable as being a diagonal. If you're being a diagonal, to be able to go back into wave 1 territory, which is done on the larger degree wave. 4 and then 5, right? For wave 3. Okay, big long, it's an elongated kind of within 3. It's the last wave within 3. And ABC looks like, and probably on a smaller degree, we're going to see, let's go to a 4-hour. Lovely. Where were we? Here we are. 4. So if this was 1, really messy. 1, 2, so ABC, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, ABC, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. So ABC, it looks like ABC here, just about, for 3, which could be 3, and then could very well be 3, and then 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for wave 5. So let's just pop that in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 over here, the high. This looks like 3, come down a little bit, irregular. Could be an irregular ending, as they call. And also, folks, in my Discord server, I have useful downloads for free available for explanation of Elliott Wave and whatever else you might find useful in there. So let me just change this before we get sidetracked, start talking about other things. But I just wanted to go over that with you folks. So wave 5, truncated wave 5 is what that looks like right over here. I'm going to do another video here right away. I just don't like them to get too big because then there's a problem with, so I'll see you in the next video with uploading it. Ciao.